welcome to Wilder Outdoor Academy. In today's lesson, I'll show you how to make a star fire lay. Star fire lays are great for a lot of things, but they're especially cool because we can use them to turn the temperature of our fire up and down. So really great tool for cooking, really great if you want to control the level of heat on your campfire. But what you'll see here is I've got 5 large logs that just fell off of trees in my yard. You can use as many as you like. Typically you want at least 4. And I've set them in a star pattern. And in the middle of that, I've built a fire lay. Now it could be any fire lay you want. If you are interested, you could build a log cabin, a teepee, whatever you like to get a fire going. This is an upside down fire lay, and I've got my kindling here along with some tinder and some fuel that I'm going to add to it. But I want that fire in the middle to start going, to get real big. And once that fire in the middle starts going, it's going to start burning the edges of my logs. Now, why does that matter? Well, if I want a hot fire, I'm going to push these logs into that fire. I'm going to get them in real tight. And what that's going to do is that's going to burn more and more fuel, and the fire is going to get hot. So let's say I'm cooking something, let's say I'm boiling water. That's going to be exactly what I want. Now let's say, on the other hand, I'm cooking fish. I don't want fish to get very hot. It will dry out and burn quickly. What I can do is pull the logs away and give it some space. They'll still burn, we'll still have heat, but I'm basically turning the temperature down on my oven. It's a great tool. So with that said, let's get this fire started. So if you don't know what an upside down fire lay is, you can check out our videos on that. But essentially it's just layering of different levels of fuel, with the thickest fuel at the bottom, the lightest fuel at the top. I'm going to put my tinder on top here, some birch bark. Again, it's full of oil, great for burning. It'll burn hot and long, along with some pine needles. And once this fire gets going, I'm going to start laying on top my very small kindling, and just keep laying that across in the structure we have until that starts burning, and the embers will drop down, and this will burn on its own very quickly. So let's get started. My 1 match. There we go. We're off to the races. So again, very thin kindling. I'm starting across the top. I don't want to just throw it on there. I want to have a little bit of structure to it as I go. And as that fire starts to go down, I may add some more tinder, some more birch bark here. Definitely add some more oxygen by blowing. I'll do that once I add this. Ooh, boy, I want to keep that birch bark in one place. It's okay. Get it going, add some more birch bark. You can see that it's starting to catch, which is great news. Add a little more oxygen. And once that really starts to burn, the embers are going to drop down and set the rest of the structure on fire, which is why the upside down fire lay is so great. It also doesn't require much in the way of maintenance. Okay, now we're going pretty good. In fact, I won't add that last piece. So, as you can see, the fire is now burning. Once that gets really, really hot, it's going to start to burn the edges of my logs. And if I want to add heat to my fire, I'll push the logs together. If I want to cool it down, I'll pull them apart. But I need this fire to start burning really hot before that happens. So I'm going to leave this. I'm going to keep adding some fuel. And once I start to see the edges of these logs burning, they're turning sort of red hot with embers, then I'm good to go. I'm good to start controlling the temperature by moving my logs around. So there you have it, a star fire lay.